All right, welcome to this page of the notes. What we're going to do is, again, we're going to be solving absolute value equations. I got a little bit of junk over here on the same side of the equation as the absolute value, which I'm going to need to take care of. But one quick note I want to make here before we jump into this, and it's this. Recall I told you, absolute value is the distance of a number from zero, which means it will never be negative. Right? You will never ever solve an absolute value, take the absolute value of a number and get something negative. Distances cannot be negative, so absolute values will never be equal to a negative number. If this happens, the equation has no solution, or is what we call the empty set. Here we go, let's take a look at this problem, see what happens. Well, you notice right away, hey, I got the absolute value, but there's a plus 8 there, and that is no bueno. Let's get rid of that 8 before I can solve this equation. So we will go ahead and subtract 8 from both sides. I subtract 8 from both sides, and that gives me the absolute value of 3x minus 2 is equal, hold up, 1 minus 8 is a negative 7. Well, let's go back real quick to what I just said. When you take the absolute value of something, can it be equal to a negative number? No. Absolute values must be equal to positive numbers. It's a distance. It can never be negative. When this happens, no solution. If you're taking the Algebra 2 class with me, I'm going to test you on this. It'll be in the homework. It will be on the quizzes. It will absolutely be on my test. Now, these questions will be multiple choice questions on my test, which means that A through, let's see, I do A, B, C, D, E. A through E, you're going to have answer choices. Answer choice E will always, for these problems, be no solution. When you get here, absolute value is equal to a negative number, stop. Don't waste any more time, all right? Because, yeah, you can split this guy up, you can solve, and yes, you're going to get answers. They're just not answers that are going to work. They're not real answers. Well, they're going to be real numbers. They're not true solutions, because an absolute value can never be equal to a negative number. But you can bet that those fake answers that you're going to get will be answer choices. I'm not doing that to be a jerk. I'm doing that because I want to make sure that you really understand what's happening here. Absolute value equal to a negative number, choose letter choice E. No solution. You're done. Stop here. No need to go any further. Hope that makes sense. We'll get a little bit more practice on the next page of the notes, so head on over there. I'll meet you there.